Can you guess the YouTuber net worth? I've got 10 creators and I've got to guess what they are worth. We have a collection of YouTubers. IShowSpeed, Sketch, Nadeshot, Pewdiepie, Pokey, Molly May, Logan Paul, Valkyrie, Dobrik, and KSI. I feel like a lot of these people are wealthier than these sections suggest. These are going to be Google net worths. So I imagine some of these are going to be wrong, but I'm going to make my best to make the educated guess to try and match what Google are saying for these people. First things first, IShowSpeed. Now, IShowSpeed is one of them people that is relatively new to the game. You know, I feel like he is new to the game. What is IShowSpeed going to be worth? Let's have a little look at the Twitch tracker. IShowSpeed. Now, peak viewers, average viewers. This is the last 7 days. So he's also live on YouTube as well, though. This is going to be the important thing to keep in mind, because YouTube will pay more on an advertisement perspective, really, especially for clips and stuff. He IRL streams quite a lot. His average streams get 20k followers. His average, does it give me a little notification on what his average like sub count is? So let's say that he's got 3.5k active subs. That feels quite low. So 3.5k, let's pull up the old calculator. He'll be on a higher percentage, I imagine. So say currently he's on 3.5k subs, which I believe is low. So let's work out an average of like, so what is 3.5k subs times by $2? He'll be on a slightly higher one, but we'll lowball it to 8k. Surely he's got more than that. All-time high of active subs is definitely not that. Should we have a Google? Right. How many subs does IShowSpeed have? Because I rate he's going to be averaging like, what, like 15k? No way is it that low. Because that's not a lot. It can't be. That's way too low. That's way too low. Let's go with, I think on an average he's going to be on 5,000 subs minimum. Bare minimum. Let's not do him short here. Bare scratch minimum, right? He's averaging 30k on viewership. Any? Yes, his average viewers is 40k, so he's got to have more than 5k. I'll rate we go with 10. I feel like 10's a fair 10k subs. I feel like 10k times 250, which is half, 25k a month. So times that by 12, times that by 3 years. Just as an average, 900k, just shy of 1 million on Twitch subs. I rate that's lowball. Let's call it $1 million round figure for that. That'll be earnings, half it for tax. His sponsorship deals will be really high. Really high. His YouTube, if we pull up a little view stats, because he is mainly on YouTube, I feel like at the minute, like his subs and his viewership are going pretty insane. Pretty insane. So that's 11-hour live stream, 7 mil. That is fucking crazy. So he did. This is gonna be hard to work out on YouTube. So don't do the projections of like paid members on YouTube. It's gonna be a hard one. It's suggesting it's doing 250k a month. Now that's more what I'm suggesting. That's more what I'm thinking. I think it's gonna be higher than that, from like memberships and gifted and things like that. So I'm calling he's gonna be like net worth for IShowSpeed. What are we looking at? IShowSpeed's net worth. So we've got the options of 1, 4, 6, 6, 12, 15, 25, 45, 50, 150. I feel like Speed's a little 12 mil job, you know? Because he's quite new to the game, so he's had money quick influx. I feel like the money has been fast for Speed. It's been a fast growth arc for him. So I feel like 12 is going to be the fairest number for him. Put 12 in there for now. We can have a shift around, but I feel like 12 is pretty fair. Because Sketch is going to be on the lower end, I think. Sketch is going to be lower. Pewdiepie is going to be higher. Molly's going to be in the... I think she's going to be in the middle range. I think she might be a little 6 mil job. Pokey, I'm not sure whether she might be the 6 mil. Ray is got to be higher, because she had the YouTube streaming deals. They were big money. But is she 15? Because it's 45, 50, 150. 150 for... Ooh, this is going to be tough. Because Nadeshot's worth a fucking mint. He owns really, really, really expensive companies. Really high value companies. But maybe his actual value outside of that, because that's theoretical value, like whether we're talking cash value is a different thing. Maybe that is worth less. So maybe he's going to be the little 15 mil job. Okay, 12 mil. The guess is in for speed. That's high. No, change of plan. I'm thinking 6 mil this early on in his career. Like value. Like how much he's actually worth, 6 mil. That's my change of plan. It's my change of heart because I'm looking at the other people in this list. A lot of them are older heads in the game. I feel relatively stable there. Let's go with Sketch. Okay, so 730k subs. Low viewership. That is lower viewership than I thought it would be. For something that is a regular clips channel. That won't be doing a lot. I don't think that's fair. I think it's higher than that. Especially for an 18 mil month. I think it's higher than that. I know a lot of it is short form. 1 mil. Maybe not then. 1 mil, relatively long videos. What's the average view length of the... What's the average video? 20 minutes? Yeah, maybe that is fair. So we've got Sketch highlights, Sketch live, Sketch VODs. Bro, listen. Again, not mental. His YouTube game is relatively weak, I would say. That would be my personal opinion. The YouTube game is relatively weak from a viewership perspective. I watched a video about Sketch saying that he just turned a millionaire from getting payments through late. And I'm intrigued by that. I am intrigued because I feel like his value is going to be quite the lowest of the lot. His stats aren't crazy on that. If we look at him on here as well. Average views 2.5k, 3.5k average current. Yeah, see, that seems about that. That feels relatively right. Maybe a little bit higher at points, but that feels quite right. Yeah, I think the safest bet for Sketch is gonna be quite low. I think Sketches are 1 milli. I think that's a valid guess. Nadeshot. Feel like Nadeshot's got to be high if we're going value. What's his Twitch sub count looking like? Because he's been twitching quite hard. Yeah, like 38,000 current subs. 23,000 gifted subs is fucking mental. He's ranked 47. He's fucking mental. No? This is a number that's important, right? 38.5. Times that by 250 because he won't be on anything higher than that. 100 grand a month from stream alone the last few months. Obviously, this is more recent. He'd have had much more less high and low. So let's do that by 6. Then by 6. I think that's probably a good average of time out when he was high in the past. COVID, because that'd have been an all-time high, I imagine. All-time followers, stream, watch hours. Brother, that is 8,000 hours stream, average viewership of 5.5k. I think we're quite highballing this one, to be honest, at this. But I would say that's lifetime earnings from Twitch. That'd be my guess. That is lifetime earnings from Twitch. So half it, lose it. I mean, you ain't got loads of that left. I wouldn't have thought. YouTube is pretty insane. I think his YouTube would be crazy. I think his YouTube's gonna be pretty mad. Overall viewership, let's go max, which is only 22. Don't think that's fair representation. Not sure that's a fair representation. He's doing good numbers. He's obviously including live stream viewership, which is good. Because then you've got to look at the value of 100 Thieves. Because 100 Thieves value, look at this. This is a 2021 value as well. So, I mean, they've had ups and downs, but I'd rate it stayed pretty consistent in this bit, with this Series C. So, we're looking at 500 million in value. I rate he doesn't own majority because they've sold a lot of shares. I don't even think he owns probably 25. He might. I don't know. Maybe he does. I don't know whether these huge Google answers are going to be catering for companies like that. that aren't visibly like spoken about, like values and stuff. Like, you know how like I feel like either KSI or Logan Paul is going to have the 150 mil net worth because everyone's talking about their billion. Even though 100 Thieves is worth 500 mil, I don't think it's going to be counted for. I rate he's 50 mil, you know. I rate his net worth, if you include some parts of Thieves plus overall earnings, I think it's got to be. As the fairest valuation, I think he's worth $50 million. I really do. I think that might be it. I think that's it. 50 feels fair there. Now, Pewdiepie. This is difficult. He's been around for a very, very, very long while. He's got a lot of stuff going on. He was the highest subscribed channel. He had crazy views. Look at that, 110 million subs. He was in the pre-Adpocalypse days. He was going big there. He posted once, I'm done with Google in this, you know, like you look at his videos as of recent, like 2 weeks, 1 month. That's a 20 video with 6 million views. That's a 25k video, depending on how much monetized it is. Oh, he's not posting a lot though, so you got to really say like last 2 years have been minimal. I think that's a fair judgment, but the money earned will have been nuts from his lifetime. Doesn't live stream at the minute, so we can't check. I imagine he did at one point. Is he doing any brand deals at all? I think not. I feel like this is going to be quite difficult. This is going to be majority based on previous earnings. It's going to be big. Oh. Well, okay. First brand deal. Wonder whether he ever had any ownership for G Fuel. So I know I saw FaZe talking about it the other day. And obviously, Cyberman spoke about it recently about like helping grow companies and not taking any ownership. Maybe this is one of them situations where he's just been paid for sponsorships. And again, you know, looking through his feed, there's not crazy amounts. He's got to be on. 25 is not bad. 25's not bad at all. I think 25 might be the play, you know. I feel like, yeah. I think that works. I think I can see it. I think I have the vision of where I think everything's going to go. We're still going to delve into them, but I think I've got the vision is there. I want to go stats for, let's do Pokimane. Average view is 11k. Current active subs is 1.5. Low ball. Highest of 30 though. So I think that's at least 1 month. You know, we're talking 70k, 80k, probably. What's the maths? Math machine. 30,000 times 2.5. 75k. So it's at least 1 month of 75k. She will have earned more from brand deals though by a long way than like Nadeshot has, because she's more valuable to brands like especially makeup brands and gaming brands. It's the female industry is a much smaller market, so she'll be more valuable in some ways. Whether or not she's been paid that, very different thing. So she's averaging here currently. I rate her average, including the really big months, are gonna be, let's say our average is 7.5. Times that by 2.5. Times that by COVID was 5 years ago. 5 years. Oh, no, I should times it by 12 first. Can I times it by 12 now? Yeah, that maths. Maths. 1-1 from Twitch. I can see it. Earnings from actual brands though is going to be really, really important here. Because I bet if we go on her feed, because even like the one where she did a birthday thing recent. I don't know when everyone saw it, where she did that like big fuck off like gift bag for everyone. That was nuts. Minor will have made some money at the time. Not a lot, I can't imagine, because you got like licensing and stuff. But like, that's not a brand deal. Maybe not as many brand deals I thought. I thought it'd be like a thank you, Samsung. Thank you. Do you know what I mean? Cute feed. But nonetheless, there will have been quite a few more brand deals on stories and things like that, I imagine. So I think educated guess, I feel like Pokey's the 6. For me, she's one of these two. I think she's the 6. I'm sticking with my guns. No, I'm not. I totally lied. Totally lied. Pokey's 4. I think that's fair. But Ray. What's Ray worth? We'll get to her. Right. Molly May is going to be hard. She's had a lot. She's had a lot. YouTube's pretty lowball. I think this is a lowball number. Her views are pretty crazy. 200 mil long form viewership. No shorts on the channel. Everything's pretty insane for her. Everything is like, her viewership's pretty good. Obviously, not everything will have earned, but it's 240. Let's call it 200 times a $8 CPM. She's relatively brand safe, I'd say. And then obviously half. That's wrong. That is very wrong maths. 200 divided by 1,000. Times by 8 divided by 2. 800k overall earnings on YouTube. Don't hate that idea. I'm not against that. I think that's fine. I think that's fair. Lowball. Very clearly. I think she's probably more about the 1.4 mark as a guess. But. I think her brand deal is going to be worth crazy numbers because look at her Instagram. Brands will want to be a part of this feed. 8.5 mil, lot, right? 600k, 500k, 600k, 200k, 800k, 600k. Like anything around here will be like good money because all of her interactions are pretty high. Like this will be high. Like this is a high ad post. It's a main feed post. It'll be worth a good amount. I feel like she'll be the most difficult one because her fashion sense is like brands are gonna love her fashion sense. Love working with her because she's really good. So they'll pay a premium just for that. I feel like she's going to have some crazy numbers on that. If we look at what we've got left. 6, 12, 15, 45, 150. What have we got left in people? Molly, Logan Paul, Ray, Dobrik, KSI. I think Molly May's 12. I think she's in here, you know. I think Ray is worth more than 6, but I think that's what Google might say. Logan Paul is worth a mint. I don't even think I need to look at some of his stuff, but we'll have a nose. You look at his channel. Obviously, you've got Impulsive as well, but we're not going to look at that one because he owns like half. Numbers on Max. Look at that. 6 billion views, right? He won't be monetized for all of it. So let's call it, even we'll call it 4 billion, right? 4 billion divided by 1,000. That gives you CPM. We times that as probably put him on the lower end of CPM, but you also saw the peak. So maybe we give it 8. Divide that by 2. 16 mil from YouTube would be my low ball guess. Not including any investments. Not including nothing from anywhere else. Not including Impulsive, because Impulsive will be crazy. Let's have a quick look at that. Because they've got a Clips channel as well. Man, like, yeah, look, just under a... Because it's going to be longer, it'll be a higher CPM because they're an hour. He's got to be one of the higher ones. I think, right, this might be a rogue sentiment. I think Google will value Logan Paul higher than KSI. I do. I don't know whether I might put the 150 on Logan, you know. I think this is fair. I think that's going to be there. Now, Ray, she did her YouTube deals. They were worth 6 figures. Easy. So, not 6 figures, 7 figures. They're easy 7 figures. Easy 7 figures. Took a whole audience. Her YouTube, not as crazy, but, like, obviously they'll include her streams. Valkyrie. 20 mil on low ball, because that'll be worth so much more than that. 800 mil. 850. Yeah, I don't think this is horrific. I think this is higher. Talking taxes and some being demonetized. And should be worth brand deal crazy. This is a tough one. This one's hard. This one is difficult. This one is really difficult. What's her Twitch looking like? She was Twitch heavy after YouTube and prior. Average view 6. Oh, do we not have sub statistics here? Interesting. High rank though. That's going to make it harder. That'll make it much harder. Because she took this period was off. Twitch, wasn't it? That's probably why statistics aren't working as well. She wasn't on Twitch at all because she was on a YouTube deal, which is worth a fucking bank. So we talking like her YouTube deal is going to be... Oh, good meal. Easy. Good meal. What brand deal she got on here? Hi, co-owner of Thieves as well. She's got to be worth a bit of cash. Cosmopolitan cover. Yeah, but then this feels wrong to give her that. What's Google going to give her? That's the question. What is Google giving Valkyrie? I think Google's going to be giving Ray 6, you know. I do. I feel bad. I don't think it's right. But I can't see Nadeshot at 6, though. And I can't see Ray at 50. I can see Pewdiepie at 50. I don't think this is bad, you know. I think Dobrik's 15. Because he was the most viewed YouTuber at the time. Wasn't earning loads of money from it, but he was doing, like, millions. He had one day of $1 million of clickbait. Merch sold. You earn about half on merch. So you have 500k in one day on that. At some points in YouTube, he was doing like, you know, 250 like bi-weeklies. Just $500,000 a month. I think just in property he owns this. I think his property in LA is this. And then I think KSI, I think Google's going to have KSI low at 45. I think that's it. I think I'm locking it in. I think I'm locking her in. That is me. That is my guessing. I don't think that's a bad judgment. This is what Google thinks the net worth are of these people. What would I change? I'd maybe have 12 up here, 50 in here, 6 in here, 25 in... No, because 12 I think is there. I think I'm going to have to lock my answers in here, you know. Chat, I think that's my answers locked. Let's start with speed, right? Do we think we're right with 6 mil? I think 6 mil's fair. I think 6 mil's pretty good. 15. Fuck. Fuck, that's not good. That means that Dobrik's is wrong. He might be 12. Sketch next. Sketch is the 1 mil. I'm sure of it. Yep. Chats. Claps in chat. Clap. Clap in chat. We're now 1 or 2. Nadeshot 50, surely. He's not lower, is he? 12? Oh, I guess this is what this is what Google think, isn't it? Oh no. 12. Okay. Shit. Pewdiepie. 45. Fuck! We are so wrong. I've got 1 right so far. 1 right so far is crazy. Okay. Right, Pokey. Give me something good, please, Pokey. Right, I'm going to shut my eyes for it. She's got to be 4. 6. How am I getting them all wrong? How? I study this. This is my fucking entire career. It's surrounding this shit. Not guessing people's net worth. Jesus Christ. But not miles off. I should know this shit. Oh, bollocks. Molly May, 12 mil. Well, I think she might need to be higher, but maybe not. 6. Oh, this is so wrong. It's the Google net worth are so wrong. I'm sure of it. Because that can't be counting for the brands, the ad deals, the properties, surely that's not counting that. The 6. I think, so close for that one. Logan Paul's got to be the 150. He is. Okay, good. Claps, everyone. We've got 2 correct. I thought he would be the 150. I think I'm then not correct with the KSI. That must be the 50 mil marker. I think Ray's right with the 6. I think we're right with Ray and 6. Fuck, no, we're not. But surely she's not. That's insane. She did the YouTube sponsors. Pokey didn't. If I was a gambling man, I'd have Ray worth more than Pokey. As a betting man, I'd have said they were the other way around. But Google never lies about anything, does it? Dobrik is worth 25. Shit. So I literally have... They're the only 2 I have right. Jesus wept. KSI, he's going to be 50. Yeah. Oh, theoretically, I wasn't miles away. Turns out I haven't got a clue. I have absolutely no idea how much YouTubers make by the looks of things, apart from Sketch and Logan Paul. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? We'll see you all on the next one. Peace.